Hello friends, welcome to my channel Ease of Learning Economics. In today's video, we are going to discuss about measurement methods of price elasticity of demand. There are mainly four methods to measure the price elasticity of demand. The first one is total expenditure method, the next one is proportionate or percentage method, third one is point elasticity of demand, and the last one is arc elasticity of demand. Now we will discuss all these four methods in detail. The first method is total expenditure method, that is also called total outlay method. This method is developed by Professor Alfred Marshall. In this method, price elasticity of demand is measured by comparing total outlay on a particular commodity before and after the price change. So, according to this method, there are only three types of price elasticity. The first one is more elastic demand. It means the degree of price elasticity is greater than 1. Second one is less elastic demand, and the degree of price elasticity is less than 1. And the last one is unitary elastic, and that degree is equals to 1. So here is a table which is showing the relationship between price and total expenditure. We can see when price elasticity is more elastic, it means it is greater than 1. It happens when total expenditure increases in response to fall in price and decreases due to increase in price. It means price and expenditure have inverse relationship. This table shows that first 4 units of the quantity demanded of a particular commodity shows the inverse relationship between price and total expenditure. The second one is unitary elastic demand, and it occurs when total expenditure remains constant before and after change in price. Here in this table, on 5th and 6th unit, the price changes but the total expenditure remains constant. So it refers unitary elastic demand. The last one is less elastic or less than 1 price elasticity, and it happens when total expenditure decreases due to decrease in price and vice versa. It means there is positive relationship between price and total expenditure. Here in this table, we can see that 7th, 8th and 9th unit of the commodity, there is positive relationship between price and total expenditure. So this refers less elastic demand. Now the total expenditure method can be represented by a diagram. Here is a diagram that shows three separate segments: A, B, BC and CD. AB shows more elastic demand, which has negative relationship between total expenditure and price. BC shows constant expenditure and the price elasticity of demand is equal to 1, and CD shows positive relationship between price and expenditure and it shows less elastic demand. Now we will move to the second method of measuring price elasticity of demand, and that is proportionate or percentage method. The formula to calculate price elasticity of demand with the help of this method is equal to percentage change in quantity demanded upon percentage change in price. We can also represent this formula as EP is equal to proportional change in quantity demanded upon proportional change in price. This method is also given by Alfred Marshall. Alfred Marshall has a big contribution in developing the methods of price elasticity of demand. In this method, price elasticity is expressed in percentage or fraction, and price elasticity of demand have always a negative sign. Now, we further move on the third point. third measurement method, and that is point method, point elasticity of demand. This is also developed by Alfred Marshall, and in this method we measure elasticity in a straight line demand curve. This is the most popular method to measure price elasticity of demand. In this method, we take a linear demand curve to measure the price elasticity of demand. It is also known as geometrical method. In this method, the formula to calculate the price elasticity is lower segment upon upper segment. So here is a diagram which shows a straight line demand curve, and we have 5 different points on this demand curve, and they are P, A, B, C and L. They all are indicating different types of price elasticity of demand, different degrees of price elasticity of demand. On point P, value or degree of elasticity of price is equal to infinity, because here the upper segment is upset. AP on point A is equal to AL upon AP, and because AL is greater than AP, so the degree of price elasticity is greater than 1. It means it is more elastic. EP on point B is equal to BL upon BP, and as you can see the BL is equal to BP, so price elasticity is equal to 1. EP on point C is equal to less CL upon CP, and it is less than 1 because CL portion is lesser than CP portion. EP on point N is equal to 0 because here upper segment is present but lower segment is absent. So these 5 types of degrees can be measured by point method. Now the last one is the arc elasticity of demand. When large changes comes in price elasticity, arc elasticity is used. According to Leftovich, when elasticity is computed between two separate points on a demand curve, the concept is called arc elasticity. This method is also known as average elasticity method. With the help of this method, we can calculate price elasticity of demand, degrees of price elasticity of demand with the help of a formula, and that can be represented as EP is equal to Q minus Q1 upon Q plus Q1 divided by P minus P1 upon P plus P1. We can also convert this formula in a different manner, and that is EP is equal to delta Q upon delta P multiplied by P plus P1 upon Q plus Q1. And here is a diagram which shows the arc elasticity of demand. So this is all for this video. Thank you friends for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel and don't forget to click on bell icon.